Up next, the Nets taking on the Grizzlies. For Brooklyn, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Grizzlies, Nets, tip-off coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. DA, take it away. Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Porzingis. Darius Garland is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Now here's Ingram. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Outside Garland. At the elbow, it's LaVine. Got a piece of it. Oubre with it. Now defended by LaVine. Over to the left wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
A lot of times, Jokic has created a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Now, here is Young. This game we saw him score 14. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young against Garland. Porzingis passes to LaVine. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. LaVine's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Here's Garland following the score by Jamal Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shot from 6. For 3, Murray. Good, it is. This goes to Towns. Murray's got 5 now.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
There's Garland, and the rejection by Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Towns. And John Wall subbed in for Trae Young.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Wall against Murray. Now the pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Connects on the 9-footer. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick and roll sets.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Mikal Bridges.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
And they double up Murray. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Nets second.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Wall dishes to Carter. Oubre for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Barrett the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
For three, Ingram. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ingram. Patrick Beverley comes in for Jamal Murray. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kelly Oubre. Shoots the 3. And it's Beverley missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Pass to Carter. Right wing. Pass the ball. Now Wall. Back to Ball. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by... And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels. He describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
And you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Levine. Porzingis is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Garland. And it's Jokic into the 5 down low.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big made me stretching it a little bit and analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bridges.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel, Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
The shot's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Garland against Young. Jokic with this screen on Young. There's Garland. Towns with the defensive effort. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Passes it to Ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine against Ball. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. And it's Jokic missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Warriors. Garland dishes to Levine. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Levine kicks to Porzingis. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Simons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's held in by Jokic. Nets trail by 4.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. There it comes in for Jokic. And Murray subbed in for Garland.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
The Grizzlies shoot their first free throws of the night.
Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Edwards, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And it's Murray penetrating. Count that bucket. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Young finds Towns. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Towns. Patrick Beverly comes in for Murray. And it's John Wall in for Trae Young. Carter with the screen. Here's Wall. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
So much fun to watch John Wall get tricky with the rock and create for himself. That is special work right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First in steals, first in fast break points. And how about their offensive rebound? It turned out to be a huge strength, as nobody in the league was better at second chance points.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Ingram at the elbow. 52 seconds left here in the second. Back to Oubre.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Simons the pass to Edwards. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 7. Ingram outside. Out to the right wing. Wall finds Oubre. Memphis moving that ball around. Carter sets the pick for Ingram. 5 to shoot. And slammed up by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Murray surveying the D. From downtown, Wall with a block, and they're able to recover. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. Thanks, David, and we'll...
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, an advantage for the Grizzlies.
They went such...
And that'll do it for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Brandon Ingram's out there with Towns. And it's Young. Then there's Oubre. And it's Murray in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Levine can't hit. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Ingram kicks to Murray. He shoots again. Out left to the wing. Young for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Now let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Edwards.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's denied. They get it back. Here's Edwards. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Drummond comes in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Oubre. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bridges checks in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Drummond with a screen on Garland. Young passes to Drummond. Young outside to the right side. For 3, Murray. It's Drummond with the drive. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Outside Garland. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Drummond passes the ball. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Garland. Here's Jokic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Young against Garland. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Carter, he's checked in for Towns. Patrick Beverly comes in for Jamal Murray. And it's John Wall in for Trae Young. And then for Brooklyn, it's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Murray subbed in for Garland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Wall with the steal. Down low. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Ball with the bucket. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Wall passes to Drummond. Jokic against Wall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Grizzlies 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Here's Murray. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Ball over Barrett. They get it back. Drummond finds Ball. Carter with a screen on Murray. It's tipped. Carter the pass to Ball. From deep. Wall. Rebound Brooklyn. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Really good instincts from Wall on that particular play call, getting himself some breathing room to create space for his shot.
Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by Murray.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And it's Wall. That time the assist by Beverly. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Brooklyn now, Jokic is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Barrett. And it's Garland in at the guard position.
After being selected first overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns averaged a double-double in his first year. He was the unanimous Rookie of the Year that season and just the 5th such Rookie of the Year in league history.
Porzingis can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Young dishes to Oubre. Ingram outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. LaVine's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. The pass to Ingram. Towns kicks to Murray. Driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
LaVine throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Young for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
You have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Young passes to Towns. And Young kicks to Oubre. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's LaVine. And the officials called goaltending, so they award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Young passes to Towns, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands. He's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
All right, fans, and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on. And
just Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Porzingis can't hit. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Floats it up for Jokic. The alley-oop layup, very well done. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feet.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Barrett the pass to Garland. Inside. And Jokic slings it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Young pass to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Oubre kicks to Young. Porzingis with the steal. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one is on Towns.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending. Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Garland against Young. Jokic sets the screen for Levine. Great D that time from Oubre. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range to free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. That's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Barrett with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
And he stays with it. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Porzingis for a 3. The rebound by Young.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from him, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Carter with the 3. Bean with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Simons surveying the D. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, boy, they really put in
a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Going down. Know we've been wanting. We should keep running all night. Passenger side, Bonnie and Clyde. We're alive, we'll be alright. Maybe we go south, getting in go now. Hey, but we should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, red and blue. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, red and blue. Oh yeah, slipping down sunset, money still haunted. Took what we wanted. Bye.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds. Grant. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And the Lakers starting five. Stephen Curry is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at small forward. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Curry passes to James. Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Edwards, a pass to Davis. Six on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And Davis with the block.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
Here's the three. And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Pass to Edwards. Davis with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
2 points. That one goes. James has got 5.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Leonard passes to Curry. And another three for the Lakers.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Leonard's shot's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of this. Scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
You gotta love the way they protect the basket. Anybody who attempts a shot around the rim is always looking out for the swat.
Here's Edwards. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Curry with it, guarded by Smith. Davis with room to shoot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Edwards, a pass to Davis. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Down low. And Davis with the block.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's Edwards on the wing. Denied by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
On the wing, Davis. James finds Davis. Bryant from deep three-point land. No good on the triple. Outside Davis. Pass to Edwards. The Lakers with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter.
Really buckling down on the defensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Smith. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Davis, the pass to Smith. Denied by Leonard. Curry against Smith. Now Bryant. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the Hawks with possession here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Davis.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Leonard. George comes in for LeBron. James Harden, he's checked in for Bryant. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Stephen Curry.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Irving. For three, George nails it from three.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Kevin Durant, James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Paul George, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Durant finds Davis from the wing, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. For 3, Durant. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Durant against Smith. Outside, Williams. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. George has got 6.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
And the Hawks making a change here. Davis is checked in. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They set a pick. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Davis. Here's Miller. Check by James. From 13. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Harden.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Miller. James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. The kick out. Curry beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Rise and fire. This is Steph's mindset. Looks to score immediately after he gets the pass.
Here's Miller. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Edwards. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
James, a screen on Smith. Bryant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Stolen by Bryant. And here comes the break. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
A nice shot by Smith.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Curry passes to Leonard. And here's James, guarded by Edwards. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this game. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 8 points here in the quarter. Curry against Davis. And the basket by Curry.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Miller. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Curry. Leonard outside. Curry against Davis. And here's Curry. 3-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 54. Thanks, Allie. After the...
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other.
All right, and now that we have a moment, and that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Earn.
Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Atlanta is shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. We've got Edwards, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Smith finds Edwards. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And here's Curry for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 6 assists.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
Pass to Bryant. Over Jones. Kobe with a nice move. Bryant. He's got 9 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint.
To win big. It sure helps when they fit together as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And the basket by Curry.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James. And LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
And the Lakers making a change here. George is checked in.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Davis. Back to Jones. Stolen by Bryant. All alone on the break. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Davis with it, now guarded by Curry.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Lakers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw good from Davis.
A lot can be said about Davis's value on the offensive end, but never forget he's a standout defender as well. No small feat to be a multiple-time NBA blocks leader.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Williams comes in for Smith, and it's Smith in for Davis. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Smith. To the paint. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Smith.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Davis finds George. Back to Davis. And Davis gets double-teamed. And then Harden with the jam.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Williams passes to Edwards. Smith outside. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Durant. For 3, George. Jones grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Davis, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Michael Davis.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Williams in the post. George defending. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow, and he hits the jumper. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Smith with it. Smith finds Williams. And here's Smith. Here's Edwards. Checked by Davis. And Davis with the block. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Some changes now for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kyrie Irving. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Atlanta in 5th.
In today's game, you have to capitalize on every chance you get at the stripe. And this is a team that takes pride in their performance from the line.
Here's Edwards. Oh, George with a steal. To the inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Durant for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
On the wing, Davis. Pounded by Westbrook. Shot clock at 3. James with the block. They retain possession. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Durant. Outside for Harden. For 3, James. Rebound Atlanta. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Westbrook. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it down from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It's stolen by James. Left side, Harden. Back to James. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Davis can't hit. The Lakers dominating the game. There's the steal. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. Outside Jones. Pass to Davis. Here's Edwards. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. The shot's good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Count it.
What relentless energy from Westbrook on the drive. Not letting the defense get in his way.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now here's Jones, right wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard passes to Irving, launches a 3. Smith with the rebound. The Hawks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Davis finds Irving. Here's Bryant. Let's go with a 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bryant's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Davis, the pass to Smith. Back to Davis. Edwards a screen on Irving. To the middle. Boom! He jams in straight down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Davis. Back to Smith. Stolen by Davis. Irving for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul so far. Smitty, players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously, rivalries and a lot. Chatter is talk between social media, and a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers.
LeBron James.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Davis, the pass to Edwards, looking to end the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Lakers making a change here. Durant's checked in. Irving, the pass to James. Hammers the lob through.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Here's Davis. They shoot again. And Durant with the block. And he recovers it. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Durant fires from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Davis. And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Graham.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today. Just grabbing that season series.
Durant way outside. Off target from three-point range.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Rejected by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Outside Davis, 5 on the clock. Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Outside Irving. There's the 3. Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. He's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. I'm rolling or popping, and it kind of makes up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
used to be. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Singing in Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination. Before I have to say please. Your vibrations never fade. All your jokes, you tell the same. I laugh cause laughs and got tied up like some kicks. We were just a pair of kids. If I had just one more wish. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Good conversation doesn't go.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the New York starting five. They've got McCollum, Conley out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Ginobili in at the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Clock at 6. Jones, no luck. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for New York. Sabonis finds Gobert. Some nice passing by New York here. Ginobili against Smith. McCollum outside. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Knicks. To the paint. Here's Davis. And McCollum with the block. They recover it.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
New York on D. It's a three-point game. Count it.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Ginobili looking around. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Smith. Blocked again.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Cullen passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Davis down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Back to Brown. Jones with the screen on Conley. Brown dishes to Jones, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in field goal percentage, second in rebounding, and of course one of the most intimidating rim protectors in the game. He ranked second in the league in blocks.
And last year he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
It's Ginobili with the drive, and the basket is good.
Slithering around that unorthodox style, Ginobili sneaks in there with the dribble drive.
Davis kicks to Smith. Pass to Brown. Pulls up on the elbow. Tries to keep it alive. Stolen by McCollum. Ginobili gets a wide open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot. You know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, G.A., the size.
And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn
the previous play is under
visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up here.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Davis, the pass to Brown. Jones with it. Defended by Gobert. To the inside. And it's Brown missing. The Knicks leading by 4. McCollum kicks to Sabonis. It's Ginobili on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Brown the pass to Smith. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Gobert with a screen on Davis. McCollum dishes to Gobert. McCollum against Brown. McCollum passes to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Conley for 3, and they recover it. Pass to McCollum. Over to the wing. New York moving the ball around. There's the triple. And Gobert kicks to McCollum. Conley for 3. The kick out to Sabonis. Fires for three, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Sabonis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smith finds Brown. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Davis against McCollum. Jones, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
McCollum left side. Outside Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Conley's got 6 points.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And they double up Brown. On the wing, Davis. Left side, Jones. And he converts the layup. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they've got. Gobert is out there with Sabonis. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Conley, and it's Ginobili in at the point. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert. Touched it last. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Brown kicks to Davis. To the middle. Here's Jones. It's tipped.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off. That's their first of the game, though. So sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 6. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. Passes it to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Brown the pass to Jones. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jones has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Kuzma with a screen on Smith. Anthony finds Kuzma. Anthony on the wing. Over Jones, and that one's good, Anthony. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Davis. Over Fultz. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York leading by 6. Over in the corner, Poole. The 3 from Anthony. Rebound, Utah. Smith left side. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
And all of that there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your jazz dancer.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ginobili's checked in.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Conley. Last year, getting it done. He was around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
James Smith.
He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Gobert, the screen. Ginobili, the pass to Gobert. He's off on that one. And Utah the other way now. Here's Smith. Pass to Brown. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Hits the 3-point bomb. McCollum's got 6.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball. He's able to drop right into that J.
Smith dishes to Jones. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. Ginobili outside. The kick out to Sabonis. Conley for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Jazz trail by 6. Outside Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You've got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sabonis against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Davis. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the free throw line jump. New York leading by 6.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Smith. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Over in the corner, Conley. Here he goes, and the layup is good. Conley's got the lead, back up to 8 now for New York.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Davis kicks to Brown. The pass to Brown. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 8 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Sabonis inside. He's covered by Brown. Outside Conley. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. A different look for Utah. Miller's checked in for Brown. Johnson comes in for Davis. Davis is subbed in for Smith.
Michael Davis.
Jazz trail by 6. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Ginobili. Davis, the pass to Jones. Now Davis. Jones sets the pick for Davis. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution for New Jersey. John Smith. John Brown. James Smith.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Welcome.
I mean, who doesn't love a five-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in this.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the New York Knicks. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
We've got Brown. Jones is up.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Brown with it. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Ginobili. Shoots over Brown. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Yeah, easy call.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at the numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Brown taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Ginobili. McCollum outside. Gobert with a screen on Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brown. And he recovers it.
And the rebound. Battle split evenly thus far.
The Knicks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Ginobili. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got 9.
Oh, there's a surprise. Manu out hustling somebody. Don't forget about him inside.
Brown kicks to Brown. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Jones with the screen on Conley. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jones dishes to Brown. 4 on the clock. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And another turnover here by New York. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on and the points really started to pile up.
Jones drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 8.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Sabonis, the pass to McCollum. Sabonis sets the pick for McCollum. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
And the Jazz call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Jazz Dancers dance team, make some noise for them, fans.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Brown missing. And it's Anthony with the ball for the New York Knicks. 6-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the wing, Johnson. Fultz against Davis. Kuzma sets a screen. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really good activity there in that pick and roll. Kuzma, a real strong sense for what he needs to do in those sets.
Brown outside. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 8. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson against Brown. Jones kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Jones looking for an opening. The kick out to Brown. Over Fultz. And it's Brown missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Knicks lead by 16.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in rebounding, 13th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Conley left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Jazz, Mike.
And the technical free throw is good. On on the wing, Brown. Jones with the screen on Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Brown kicks to Brown. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by New York.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Gobert with a screen for Ginobili. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Ginobili. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
McCollum kicks to Ginobili from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Gobert, Ginobili out there with McCollum. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Conley in at the 3 spot. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Inside, the kick out to Sabonis. McCollum passes to Ginobili. Off target with his 3. Jazz shooting a meager 37% for the game. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Jones. Smith finds Brown. Jazz passing it around. Jones. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to McCollum. Gobert with a screen for McCollum. Here's Sabonis. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Jones. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the 3-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Brown with the bounce pass. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Conley kicks to McCollum. Back to Conley. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Dishes to Conley. 5 to shoot. The 3 from McCollum. They get it back. The kick out to Sabonis. To the left wing. McCollum outside. Ginobili with the 3. Knicks with a new 14. And here's Conley outside. McCollum up top. He's covered by Brown. It's stolen by Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Ginobili. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Lots of ways that C.J. can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Stolen by Ginobili. Passes it to Conley. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jazz trail by 19. And the Jazz call time here. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Get back for your Jazz dancers.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Back to Smith. Brown finds Smith. Over in the corner, Brown. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The pass to Ginobili. Now here's Sabonis. And here's Conley outside. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Here's Sabonis. Offline with his 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Davis, the pass to Brown. Davis against McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and the shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Ginobili kicks to Sabonis. Conley, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Conley. Outside, Ginobili, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown sets a screen for Brown. Jones with the screen on Conley. Brown the pass to Jones. It's rebounded by New York. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ginobili bounce pass, and Gobert kicks to Ginobili. New York moving the ball around. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and the Knicks miss again.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Brown dishes to Smith. Over Ginobili. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
that one on Ginobili.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Fultz is checked in for New York. Smith hits them both. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sabonis' screen on Davis. Driving to the basket for the 3. Sabonis kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Conley for 3. Kept alive. This one for 3. Outside Sabonis. Outside Ginobili. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith the pass to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Davis. Back to Jones. Brown down low. He's covered by Ginobili. The kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. The Jazz with another miss. problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.